I humbly acknowledge that the truth at times can be uncomfortable and may inadvertently cause hurt or offense to certain individuals. While this was never my intention, I do understand that the truth can be subjective and interpreted differently by each and every person, leading to varying emotional responses that are way out of my control. In addressing the official statement of Mayor Kevin Ashe, I think it is important to understand that just because he pushes a certain narrative does not mean it is true. The alleged complaints were handpicked by those who do not support me politically, a close personal special interest group of the city that does not like the idea that Pickering's government should be neutral, and people who have reportedly received funds from the mayor's gala. If we cannot have open, honest dialogue or input from all people, and not just those who we are told to support for their personal political posturing, then we must reject any kind of rhetoric from politicians and public figures who claim to speak on behalf of the people. Misleading statements like these only serve to divide us further. Our newspapers and media outlets must also start upholding their responsibility to present accurate information, shunning the manipulation of words for sensationalism or clickbait. It really is disheartening to witness a decline of journalistic integrity. There used to be a time when multiple checks were conducted to ensure truthfulness. Now the news is frequently published without consulting all parties involved. Words are taken out of context to fit a particular narrative, and it is not the narrative of regular working people like you and I, but those who hold positions of great power and donate money to the various media outlets. Such practices should be condemned, and those engaging in them should be held accountable for their actions. As for my opinion piece I published in the Central newspaper, I am overwhelmed and grateful for the outpouring of support from people of all races and backgrounds. It is truly heartfelt to see how my words have resonated with so many individuals and sparked meaningful conversations no matter where they sit on the political spectrum. For those who know me or have followed me on social media, it is evident that I prioritize remaining neutral, especially as a government official. I firmly believe in treating every individual with fairness and respect, irrespective of their race, religion, or sexual preference. I firmly believe that every person in Canada and beyond deserves equal rights, opportunities, and access to resources regardless of their race, gender, their socioeconomic status, or any other characteristic. I believe to be a truly inclusive society, we must recognize and uphold the rights and needs of every individual, ensuring that everyone has access to basic necessities such as education, healthcare, housing, and employment. However, it is crucial to acknowledge that the equality does not mean providing handouts based solely on the color of one's skin, their religion, or sexual preference. Instead, it should be rooted in merit and the principle that hard work and determination are essential for personal growth and success. Canadians, for the most part, since the war, have worked diligently to reach their current positions in life. They were taught the value of hard work, whether in sports or in their professions, so they could provide for their families. They were not handed participation ribbons or told to forget their dreams because of the color of their skin. So I think it is essential to understand that historical injustices should be acknowledged and learned from to prevent their repetition. Unfortunately, it appears that we have not fully learned from our past mistakes, as we find ourselves once again segregating people based on factors such as race, religion, and sexual preference. To overcome racism and achieve a society free from discrimination, it is imperative that we move beyond constantly discussing and creating groups around these issues. Stop referring to me as a white woman. Call me Lisa, and I will call you by your name. I do not play into this divisive game by judging people by the color of their skin, their religion, or their sexual preference. I will judge you by whether or not you are a good person or if you are a bad person. I recently lost 60 days pay partly because I believe that displaying special interest flags on government buildings serves more as a demonstration of power rather than fostering unity. I would love to see Canadians and all its wonderful, diverse people strive to be united under one flag. We need to get back to a place where we love our neighbors and where we extend helping hands to those in need, regardless of their backgrounds or their beliefs. Back to a place where we prioritize our most vulnerable, our most innocent. It's a government that plays a crucial role in addressing societal challenges. We should be focusing on ending homelessness, ensuring affordable education, and creating a fair justice system that does not disproportionately favor or disadvantage individuals based on their race. In order to build a strong nation, we must recall the sacrifices and honor our brave men and women who fought for our freedom and the democratic values. They believed in the essence of humanity, by where one's character should be the basis for judgment, not the color of one's skin. I'm Lisa Robinson. I'm your Pickering City Councilor. Thank you for watching, and God bless.